Child poverty and social exclusion in Spain. 1 out of 3 children in Spain lives in a poverty situation. This is the headline of an article published in 2005 by Alberto Muñoz in the newspaper El Mundo, about a perhaps surprising but at the same time concerning issue in our society. The fact is that around 2,800,000 Spanish kids are in poverty risk, according to data from Eurostat. This situation has become more important as a result of the economic recession in 2008. In relation to Europe, Spain is the third country with the highest children poverty rate, only below Romania and Greece. Many international organizations such as UNICEF have claimed on a government solution for this problem. However, from 2009 to 2015, the investment on social protection of families and children has decreased by 11.5 million euros. When searching for the main causes, we must consider that the economic situation of the children depends directly on the economic resources of their parents. Therefore, the main cause in most families is a poor labor force situation. In fact, there is a positive correlation between high unemployment and precarious jobs and a high poverty rate. Another cause of poverty, that complements the previous one, is a poorly designed wealth state. Indeed, Spain has one of the lowest public social expenses per inhabitant of the EU. According to the prevention programs for social exclusion, unemployment insurance, labour market integration or training programs. Consequences of child poverty and social exclusion can occur in many different ways. Less intellectual and educational development. The evidence shows that poor children are more likely to attend less frequently to class. Moreover, the poorer the family the child belongs to, the more increased the risk of school failure. As a result, those children won't probably take higher studies, leaving them with a future low-salary job. Health issues. These children are more likely to have health issues not only because their budget for medicine is lower, but also because of their diets and nutrition may not be as varied as necessary. Psychological and social issues. Evidence has shown that children socially excluded tend to have low self-esteem, low self-confidence, depressions, low motivation, and a lack of identity, among others. On the other hand, there are also consequences that will not only affect children, but also the whole society by the existence of social fracture, segregation, or the increase of the underground economy. Given that social exclusion is a multidimensional phenomenon that affects the economic, labor, political, and legal and social relationship fields, the ultimate responsibility to ensure that the social inclusion of all citizens is a reality corresponds to the governments. However, all the people that are part of a society should help through a solidarity commitment and civic sense. For instance, some NGOs, as Save the Children, have designed programs offering children some services such as educational reinforcement for the prevention of school failure, the socialization of children to guarantee their full development, encouraging healthy and hygienic living habits, support for families at risk of social exclusion, offering activities to promote family development and well-being. Why did you choose this profession? I have always been a person who is very upset by injustices and social difference. That is why I have always wanted to help those most in need. Could you explain some experiences with poor children? Of course. The experience that most marked me was many years ago when I made the first practices of university. In these, we were assigned a very poor Raval family, where the child was deaf. What do you see in your day-to-day that could be done to improve the situation of poor children? I see that day by day the involvement of society is improving, but even so, much more could be done. What do you like most about your job? I see that I can help children because helping older people is also very rewarding, but in my opinion, it fills me more to see that a child has a new opportunity to grow personally.